Hey there, thank you for watching and welcome to the first day of Vlogmas. My name is Christiana and this channel is The Well-Behaved Wallet, where my goal is to love the life I have while building the life of my dreams. And my plan for the month of December is to put out one video a day until the 25th, Christmas Day, just to show you how I am celebrating the holiday and the things that I'm doing to enjoy the season. So, two quick things. Number one, please excuse my voice. I'm a little bit under the weather, but Vlogmas must go on. And number two, just kind of, if you've been watching for a while, you know my situation. I'm living in the house that I grew up in. I'm sharing the space with my mom and helping her carry the mortgage for the time being. She's currently out of the country, so I'm holding down the fort here for her. And I'm using this opportunity to go through the house and really kind of, I'm gonna say it diplomatically, curate the items that we have and release the items that are garbage. So that's a fancy way of saying I'm decluttering, like a massive decluttering, on a massive decluttering process. So that's going to continue during this month, especially because I feel like it's a perfect opportunity to find the things and the items that are really worth holding on to, and really taking good care of them and releasing the things that aren't as important and are just really taking up time and energy. So that is going to be my continuing mission for December as well. And I say that as an introduction because in this video I'm going to be showing you some of the things that I did to get ready for the season. All of our Christmas decorations are stored in sort of the mid-level basement, and I figured rather than just pulling some out, I would use this opportunity to clean out the entire area and throw away things that aren't necessary anymore, things that are just garbage that nobody really likes. So that's what I'm doing, and I'm going to show you some footage of that right now. Our Christmas decor is stored in our laundry room. That is me. I have called my sister for emotional support, and here I am trying to move our inversion table out of the way so I can get to those cabinets where the decor is stored. And here I'm lighting a candle to try to bring some feeling of warmth and cozy holiday spirit to the area, even though it's a little bit of a mess. And here I am trying to decide if it's worth it to declutter this end table before diving in, and ultimately I decide just to dive in and leave that for another time. These are the cabinets where our Christmas decor is stored. Now, even though the laundry room is on ground level, it doesn't get too much light. There's enough daylight for the plants to kind of thrive. They are low light plants, and I try to water them every week or so, and they really kind of lend an air of, I guess, hominess to the area and life. They bring some life and vibrancy to this laundry room area. So that is all the Christmas decor. And that's me putting on my dust mask because I am allergic to dust, and there's a lot of dust back here. So last Christmas with my mom, I really made an effort not to put anything back that we would use, but to save things that we knew that we would use. So that was a Dollar Tree haul, and I saved those things. That's why I'm doing this now before I buy anything. I have no idea where that snowman came from. Look, a lump of coal. So I'm looking to see what I have before going out to buy anything new so I don't end up purchasing things I already have. Use what you have. Again, this is one of my mottos and what I try to do, to make an effort to do. That side is done. And here I'm just kind of wiping it out. So satisfying to pull everything out and then be able to wipe it down. Yeah, that's the other side. Kind of a mess, but not as bad as I originally thought, because last year, again, we did go through and kind of try to edit. And this is, again, why it's just easier to do on my own, because a lot of the things my mom was hesitant to throw away, like, for example, wrapping paper. We had a ton of wrapping paper, and I wanted to throw more than half of it away because paper products don't stay good forever. They get yellowed and crusty and kind of crumbly, and I just wanted to pitch them. They didn't really have any huge emotional significance, so I just wanted to throw them away. And she was really hesitant, and I'm like, Mom, it's just garbage, like, throw it away. We almost never use it, but she was hesitant, and so I respected that then. And now that she's overseas, I can do what I want. So I ended up getting rid of a good amount of wrapping supplies, because I was finding that I would just go out and buy new wrapping paper and be trying to measure to see if that container would fit. It did not. I was buying new wrapping paper rather than using what we already had. And I figure if I'm not going to use it, why bother storing it? So that was probably the bulk of what I got rid of And again, there's no emotional significance attached to them. It was just taking up space. So that felt very satisfying to release, let me tell ya. And there's that little snowman with his little head there. It's like a draft stopper to keep cold winds at bay. I don't know where it came from. I've been meaning to ask her if it's significant. If not, I don't know. I might keep it, I might not. I'm not sure. But this is me kind of running around in the background trying to deal with all the stuff that I pulled out of the cabinets. And then I'm going to switch over to show you and give you a different angle of the stuff as the Christmas decor as it comes out of the cabinets. And I will show you what I did with it and kind of explain my process and how I went about this process of decluttering the Christmas decor. A different view of the Christmas decor as it comes out of the cabinets, and I'm putting down a plastic sheet so I have sort of a boundary line for all the things as they come out and can kind of see what I have. So this was my method for decluttering. It's a 3-step method. I pull everything out of the area, I clean the area, and then I decide what I'm keeping and what I am releasing so that I don't get caught up in deciding what I'm releasing as I'm pulling it out. So this way I can just focus on getting everything out of the cabinets, and then once everything's out and I can see what I have, then I focus on deciding what do I release and what do I keep. So it helps me to stay focused, and it really cuts down the time that it takes to complete this project, to have a very clear direction and focus for every step. So you'll see on the left hand side that clear bag is for what I'm going to donate, so I can see what I have and I don't end up donating something that I really wanted to keep. And then the white bag is for things that are obviously garbage, things that are stained, ripped, broken, and no longer usable. So this is what I'm doing here. I'm pulling out, you see the wrapping supplies, random bags that we've stored over the years. Those don't stay good forever. They turn musty and yellow, and you just end up keeping them but buying new bags when you need them. So I released a good chunk of those, I will tell you. So this is me continuing on, and you'll see I think I am come to the end of this portion of the project. So now I'm set to begin the process of deciding what to throw away and what to keep. And as you can see, I'm throwing away a giant stack of bags that we had maybe hoped to use for wrapping, but by now are just old and dusty and crinkled and just no good. And I wouldn't want to give or receive a bag in that condition. So I am just releasing them all. And some of them are pretty, but I'm not going to use them, so just release them. And they're also dirty, whatever, stained, cracked. So that felt good to release those things. And some of them are nice, and what I'm doing here is checking to see if any of the tags have writing on them. Because I don't know if I'm the only one who's ever done this, but sometimes I'll decide to use a bag, and I'll reuse a bag, and there will be writing on the bag. And I feel kind of bad because it'll have like a to so-and-so from so-and-so, and I've regifted it, and it's kind of embarrassing, so I'll try not to do that. And here is the wrapping that I've decided to keep, and I'll be looking for some storage options for this because it would be nice to have it stored well, but not super high priority, just one of those would be nice to have kind of things. Ultimately, everything I ended up keeping fell into one of 4 categories: cards or letters, decor, wrapping supplies, and ornaments that I love and cherish. This is the living room where I'm getting ready to set up one of those ornaments that I love, and I am cleaning off our stereo and coffee table with a mixture of lavender and lemongrass essential oil with some white vinegar in a spray bottle. I thought this was super bougie before I tried using it, and it's really not that expensive. And it is a super gentle and fragrant cleaning supply to use. And now that everything's all clean, I'm setting up a candle that I got from TJ Maxx on clearance for $6. And I'm getting ready to place my all-time most favorite ornament ever in the world, and that is a nativity set made of wood. And this is something I remember from childhood, and through the years it just became one of my most treasured and favorite items. And it's very simple. It's like a child's toy, and it's one of the wise men. There are no faces on these items, and I think that's kind of the spirit of Christmas, because they could really be anyone at any time, and I think that that's something that's really translated well through the years. Putting in a little sheep. And this, again, I just store it in a plastic bag, but it's something that I love and brings me joy every time I see it. It's Mary, and it's just so simple. I have no idea where we got it, but I know that it's endured and it's lasted all these years, and it's really kept the spirit of Christmas from childhood to adulthood, and I hope someday to pass it on to other people who will love it and cherish it as much as I do. Thank you so much for watching. As always, I hope you'll keep watching.